All right, what's up, friends? Welcome to a quick stream at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. My name is Slavin, and people call me Slav, but welcome to Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. We're a plane spotting community in the Valley of the Sun, and today is November 10th, and let's watch some planes take off, some planes land, and we're gonna call it a day. Let's be on for about approximately 50 minutes. So thank you guys. We have officially hit 4,900 subscribers. So our goal is by next week, I would like to get to 5,000 subscribers. I'm not able to monitor the chat. Hey Joe, because the camera is a little bit farther from my computer than I'd like. Kind of standing on a random little hill area or like a decline, so it's kind of hard for me to focus and pay attention to the flight radar, so apologize. So today just enjoy the plane action. Giving you a bit of a different vantage point today. These American Airlines flights always use up majority of the runway. All right, dude. But from talking to a few people, I think they did get yelled at because they were going full throttle. And we have a Delta A321 that's setting up to depart next. So let's go take a look at the Delta. A rather big close-up shot of the Delta. These are pretty cool planes, man. I kind of enjoy seeing them. Hey guys. So today we're kind of in a different spot. I'm gonna be here for a little bit. We're gonna see what is poppin'. We have a little Gulf Stream coming in as well. So let's take a look at the Delta as it takes off. Chances are probably going to Minneapolis or Atlanta, one of the two. So let's see how well he departs. So good afternoon, everybody. Heads up, I'm not monitoring the chat as I usually do, since my computer is about 10 feet away from me. So don't get offended if I don't say hello. But as you can see, I love this location. This is where I primarily like coming to photograph planes. Ooh, look at that. That thing is shiny and new. We are getting a lot of private planes, so one thing I can think of is all of them are escaping the Florida hurricane that's about to hit. Oh man. I think setting up here was not a good idea because my knee is a little bit elevated. and my knee is already kind of giving me problems, and it's kind of made the problems a little bit worse. So what's up, everybody? So today we're gonna try our best to keep an eye out for these planes. I want to set up my production cart, but I really didn't have that much time since I only have the potato camera, and the potato camera is not very good at low light. But for all of you coming in, welcome to our community. For everybody returning, what's up, dudes? I just ran about 3 miles prior to this, so I'm a bit tired and hungry. And instead of waiting in traffic, I decided I'm going to come to this spot. Okay, we have a Beach Super King. He took off pretty quickly, rapidly. Not bad for a small plane. Let's see if we have anything else popping up. Sorry, fast pan. Getting you a bit of a close-up. So here we go. All right, lady, put on your freaking headphones. So people usually bike through here and they play like speakers. Like if you go hiking or biking and you have a speaker on your bike and I see you, I will severely assault you. Nobody wants to hear your terrible music. Some people go out into nature. So that's my rant for today, my friends. So if you do that, you're selfish. Some people like to escape the cities and enjoy the weather and enjoy the outdoors. Like, I don't want to listen to your Cardi B. I'm sorry. So this actually has the winglet logos on the winglets, which is pretty neat to have. I guess American is trying it on a few of their planes, doing a test. Wait, what do we have over there? I think that might be a Delta 767, or possibly... These guys literally use up all of the runway. So what is taxiing over there? 737. That is probably our flight that we've noticed always heads to Salt Lake City. So let's wait for this Airbus to come into frame. So this spot is a spot I'm choosing to come to because paying for parking is officially starting to catch up to my savings of parking funds. So like, if something starts costing you money, then you got to think of ways where it doesn't cost you money, and being here is free. Being in the parking lot is like, I would say $20 on average, and that money usually adds up very quickly. And I know some of you guys are like, if it becomes a business, we're not gonna be doing it. But at the same time, I'm going to start offering like a membership thing, where for like $2 a month, you guys can become members. And basically, I'm gonna do some like small perks for you guys. Maybe like we'll do members only streams and all that stuff. And keep in mind, we are going to be actually having our our meetup on the 26th at the same location where I'm spotting at. So if you guys are into aviation and you live in the greater Phoenix area, come on out on the 26th. We're gonna have like a mini get together with all of our Thanksgiving leftovers. Or I'm actually gonna buy pizza and some sliders, and I'm gonna get some pie. We can all just hang out, watch planes. It's gonna be from 3 to 5. And then after this show, I'll be honest, I'm not sure when I'm going to be live next. So, who knows? Maybe this is the finale of the live stream. Keeping it real with you guys. Okay. Looks like we have a little Embraer coming up. Those things look like freaking pigeons or sparrows. I hope we get like an MD-11 or like an A300 come through. Nope. I think the next plane that's departing is this Delta. I don't know. I feel like when I was younger, you felt that Delta actually had a larger presence in the valley, but lately it's just like not that big. I think they ran out of gate space. We used to have Terminal 2, and then Terminal 2 was demolished, and now Delta is based out of Terminal 3. And I know they're trying like the bus method. I guess they take passengers of the planes on buses, so it's like the bus gates. So to me that is like that's interesting. Kind of reminds me of back home, where you use like on the ramp, you go out onto the ramp and they have those little bridges that you use, like the stairs. So keep in mind, I cannot monitor chat. I will try my best eventually to see what you guys are saying. But welcome to my channel. Potential finale of this live stream, so we'll see how everything goes. So apparently one of my followers told me that Spirit Airlines, the banana plane, has actually cut a few routes that come to Sky Harbor. So we're going to start seeing less of the banana plane here. I think they're still going to keep the Vegas route because I think that's probably a profitable route for them coming from this area. But overall, I think they cut St. Louis, Milwaukee, and a couple of others. All right. Let's take a look at Mr. Southwest over there that is pulling in. Man, I screwed up my knee. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. Oh man. I like this area because you can actually get really nice close-ups of the planes. Like, sometimes I will get pilots messaging me on my Instagram to come and film them and take photos of them. And usually I'll come to this location and I'll try my best to get their faces. Depending on the time of year and the position of the sun, it could be pretty cool. Also, I think behind there might actually be a special livery coming up. It might be the Star Alliance, or I could be totally wrong, or it could be something else. I saw one of the tails and it looked black. Or I could be totally blind, which I've done before, and I've totally misidentified the planes on these streams quite a bit. Hey look, it's a butterfly. There's a butterfly flying around me. Cool. What is that? I see two planes coming in. after this plane takes off, we're going to try and film the 737 MAX that's coming from Hawaii. There we go. Taking off. Looks beautiful with the lighting. Okay, let's go take a look at the Southwest that's approaching. So I'm gonna try my best to track them. There's like, Sky Harbor has like the most random poles all over the frickin' airport. So it also makes it pretty difficult to track these planes. There he is, he'll be here in a second. So this 737 MAX is coming from Hawaii. Smoky touchdown. Woo! We're starting to get quite a few arrivals coming in. So let me double check if I'm even freaking streaming. Be right back in a minute. I gotta run to the computer. Okay, we are going to be getting some more planes coming in. I was hoping we get one of the big boys coming in. Okay, we have another 737 MAX. This one is coming from San Diego. So let's go take a look at the MAX. If I ever set up here again, I'll probably most likely bring my cart because I'm set up on like the river bottom area. So let's wait for the Embraer to come here. So hopefully you guys are having a good, I don't know what today is, Thursday, Wednesday, one of the days. Oh. Kind of nice and warm here, but also chilly. So thank you all for joining us. Appreciate you all that have been supportive on the channel. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that looks like we have an A321 coming in. And that is my camera being a total potato. Guys, you're getting a lot of smoky touchdowns today. Woo. And I am trying to make sure I don't get mugged by whoever the hell is behind me. This location, you have to keep your eye out. Make sure nobody walks up and stabs you. And there's a little Embraer. They're kind of becoming the regional heroes. I believe this is operated by Envoy. Is it? Because if it is Envoy, this is Talent Acquisition Lady's favorite airplane. I'll probably get in trouble for saying that. Sorry. The lighting is spot on right now. We are in golden hour, ladies and gentlemen. Golden hour is the time and place where it's like an hour before sunset and the golden light just hits just right. And everything kind of stands out perfectly. We have a nice shot of the downtown Phoenix skyline. That's a beauty. In Phoenix, if you come here and you plane spot, you can get a lot of cool different perspectives. You're not only going to get so I'll be 100% honest. People that take photos of planes, like getting a shot with the boring clouds, like just blue behind it, is boring. So you got to do something different, and you got to use composition in your photography. So composition is key. And if you have something that can pop in the background and your main subject is in the front, you get yourself a beautiful, beautiful shot. See? Big difference. Yay, he touched down. Woo. And you guys can actually judge the speed that this Southwest is taxiing at. Watch this. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000. And he's fast. He's faster than the SkyTrain. Not even kidding you. So watch. Is he going to do a turn and burn? Or actually, if he came from Hawaii, he's probably going to the other side. Yep. He's fast. So that is the joke we always have about Southwest planes. They typically end up basically being much faster than anything else on the tarmac. Hey Luke, how you doing, buddy? Watching from New Zealand. And looks like we have what I think appears to be an American Airlines. Yeah, it's an American Airlines 737 coming in. So that's pretty cool. And then also, let's take a look what I see on the horizon. Excuse me, I just burped. I forgot that I have a microphone on me. That's inappropriate, I'm sorry guys. My mom would slap me right now. We have a Southwest Airlines 737 that is coming from Burbank. Let's see if that plane will actually land on one of my favorite runways. I don't think it will. From the looks of it. I just moved the cable. Hopefully nothing screwed up. Okay, here's our plane from Burbank. Cable moved again. Make sure everything is good. It works. Except the potato decides it doesn't want to work. So here comes our flight from Burbank. Good. Whew. My knee is not liking these motions I'm doing. This isn't good. Getting old sucks, guys. When you're younger, you don't realize, like, don't take your knees and stuff for granted, because one day you wake up and after 30, your body just says, nah, brah, I'm gonna chill. And then boom, your body's never the same again. These American Airlines pilots, they take a lot of the runway. Hey, it's another winglet logo. So I guess they are starting to put the logos on the winglets. You guys can actually see it right on the little tip of the wing. They have the American Airline flags. So that's neat. I know they used to have it only on one plane, and I guess it's becoming a thing. This is a heavy one. And here comes our taxiing Southwest as it's making its way back to the gates. And look at this thing. See if I can catch it. It's fast. I believe that's a little citation. But usually when the planes are taking off on this area, they usually go right by this little radar station, and I've gotten some nice shots of various wide body aircraft, especially at sunset. The thing freaking pops like a mofo, like no other. It's beautiful. We can see the flight crew. Just think about how crazy this is. This machine weighs a couple of 100 tons, and it's going to get airborne just through science. That is freaking ridiculous and awesomely cool. Just think about that, guys. We take aviation for granted, but if you think about it, it's closed up the world, and it's actually made the planet a lot smaller. You can like be on one part of the country and then within 6 hours be in a totally different place. Back in the day, you used to take like wagon trains and stuff, and your family would get like eaten by bears and coyotes and stuff. So that is the most random thing I've said. Speaking of which, does anybody play Red Dead Redemption? Red Dead Redemption is a really cool game. It's like about cowboys. It's like Grand Theft Auto with cowboys. It's like Grand Theft Auto Horse. That's what they call it. Yeah, it's a good time to be in Phoenix today. The temperature is really, really good. So, like I said, we'll be live for a little bit. Looks like we have a Learjet 75. Apparently, all of the small planes. So I gotta ask one of my friends that works on one of the ramps, what exactly is going on? I think most logical thing from what somebody told me is maybe a lot of these planes are gonna be fleeing Florida because of the hurricane. I don't even know if Learjet is around. I'm pretty sure they probably got bought out by somebody. But back in the day, Learjet used to be like the coolest thing ever. It used to be the ish, as I'm not going to try and say curse words. You guys can figure out what ish stands for. I'm trying to keep it G-rated on here. PG actually, because I say some stupid stuff, so it's PG rated. Good for the whole family. Wholesome family entertainment. And poop trucks. Apparently somebody from American Airlines thinks it's hilarious how we're all infatuated by the sewage truck, so. As you can tell, pretty quiet here right now. Not much coming in, not much coming out. We have beautiful Papago over there. Papago Hills are perfectly lit up right now. You can see all the debt on them. It is actually a beautiful scenery for, basically if you're at a lower angle, you can get some nice shots of planes coming in. And then you're about to see our SkyTrain. I guess our SkyTrain goes over, I think it still is the most active, or one of the tallest that goes over on active runway. And here we go, guys. We have a United Airlines Star Alliance livery that is coming up our way. So that's pretty cool. I like the color scheme on it. It's black and white. Let's take a look at where our Star Alliance plane is headed to. United Airlines Star Alliance is headed to Los Angeles. Also, looks like something else is moving over there. So let me show you that shot I was telling you for. So we'll be back, Star Alliance. But looks like something is moving. It could possibly be a private jet. And if it's a private jet, I'm going to be bored and I'm going to go back. There we go. Actually, no, that's a FedEx. It's a 767. So watch them do this turn. When they do the turn, that's a freaking epic shot, because the sun is going to illuminate him really nicely. But take a look at behind the engine. You can actually see the heat coming off of it, and then it's glistening beautifully in the sun. It's a beautiful shot. All right, guys. So the Star Alliance livery is about to come this way. So let's go take a look at the Star Alliance livery, and then we will be back to our 767. Hopefully this guy can take off quickly and we can maybe get a close-up shot of the crew. So what do you guys think? Do you like the Star Alliance livery that they have? Yay or nay? Go, go, go! You can see how dirty it is from like the door. And we can get a close-up of the 767. Yesterday we were actually getting the vapors forming inside one of the engines, which was pretty cool. When the 777 took off, it was pretty noticeable. The World on time, he's probably like 15 minutes late. So with one leaving, that means one of the bigger FedExes must be coming in. So here's our Star Alliance livery. My eye was itchy, so I scratched it. That's why I stopped tracking. And there goes our Star Alliance off to LAX. Take care, Mr. United. So there's our 767. Not sure. I think FedEx should own some 747s, or maybe they just contract them through Atlas Air or whoever does it for them. I'm gonna make sure I have everything ready. So look at that shot. Boom. This bad boy's about to depart. You can actually see the heat from the engines coming in. These guys usually have pretty steep departures, and from the looks of it, looks like Banana Plane and Banana Plane's stepbrother are about to depart. such a big plane. This is gonna look graceful as it takes off, to be honest. It's gonna provide more for the framing too. There we have it. And he's up airborne. All right. Let's take a look at what is taxiing next. Looks like we have a Frontier. Followed by Spirit. So to all of you guys coming in, welcome to our community to fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. Appreciate you guys for being here. So I'm plugging in this thing so it actually works. So let's see if will the Spirit move. How's it going, man? Yep.
Dude, I follow you.
What's up, Ming?
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, dude.
It's random, but it's cool.
Yeah, I'm streaming right now, dude.
Yeah, I just looked at it. I was like, that's it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Right on, bro.
Let me see if I have any stickers to give you. Here you go.
So cool.
How you doing, man? It's love. Pleasure to meet you.
Ryan, nice to meet you, man. Never phoned you for
Trying to cuss out here.
appreciate you, man. It's so cool. Yeah, I follow you on Instagram.
Sweet, dude. Come out on the 26th if you have time. We're going to do a meetup here.
Really?
So we had donuts, we had coffee, we had bagels, and there was probably like 22 of us. So let's see where this Frontier is headed to. So that's awesome, man. Well, nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Yeah, this is how I run it, man. It's a fun stream. It's like, well, in this location you have to constantly worry because you don't know who's going to walk up on you. So I'm like, I'm not carrying right now. Oh God, hopefully you're nice. Yeah, I love this location. This is beautiful. I usually run up over to this area and there's like a bench. Have you gone down to the bench down there? If they're if it's a current arrival path, you have the planes directly above you. It is freaking beautiful.
Yeah, so just covering this easy access with
Heck yeah, man. And you say your name is Ryan, right? Ryan. So we have Ryan here. He's one of the fans and he just ran into me. I gave him a couple of stickers, guys. So this Frontier, how much you guys want to bet he's actually going to take off really, really steep? They typically take off very quickly here. This is a company we should pay attention to because I believe they're going to expand rapidly. Ever since their bid to buy out Spirit failed, I think they're going to order a bunch of new aircraft. I know they opened up a crew base here in the valley, so that should be very interesting to see. So I guess he's not taking off steeply. Well, there he is. He's going. Good. So the lighting is getting much nicer. Oh, this is like jacking up my knee, like being in these weird like angles. It's not sitting well with me. So let's see. We usually get more of the heavy traffic around this time.
That's crazy. So you have about a minute of lag, like latency right there?
I set up latency just in case anything happens. So like if you ever see like when I say I'm working, dude, it's just technical difficulties. You have to constantly keep an eye out, make sure everything works.
Yeah, especially with the 5G around here.
Want water?
I'm good, thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, I got a big one in my truck.
Here, bro, just making sure.
Appreciate it.
So we're waiting to see if anything else shows up. Pretty sure it will. I've been getting a lot of those small planes coming in from, like, I have no idea what's going on, like all the privates. Thinking they're coming from Florida.
Is it? Let's see what's coming in. Too much low. There's a JSX coming in.
Yeah, it looks like we have a JSX that's coming in shortly.
Oakland.
Coming from Oakland. Yeah, I wish I had my second microphone thing set up. We could have just like chatted about planes. That's basically my plan for the channel, is eventually just I meet somebody and we just randomly talk about planes. That's how you build a community. And then on the November 6th, guys, if you live in Phoenix, follow the Instagram. You guys can know, like, I'll give you the location. Come out here. We're gonna have some food and come plane spot with all of us. You're gonna meet a really fun and random community, but we're all friendly. And if you're a jerk, I'll basically check you very quickly. We don't need those people around. Also, some of you guys, I'm going to straight out tell you, I know that you're sending inappropriate messages to some people, so stop. Seriously. Like, I'm nice, but if I get any more warnings about you, you're going to be banned. Plain and simple. It's like, would you want me to send those messages to your mom? I will find you on Facebook and I will find your mom and I will send it to your mom. So just, that's a warning. And here comes the JSX. Let's see his touchdown. I think a lot of their planes came from the old United CRJ fleet or the ERJ fleet. They used to be pretty inexpensive, but I think they've gone up in price quite a bit, man. Like, I used to pay like $70 to fly to Burbank. Now it's like $370. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like.
They're on the radar. More cheap ones.
Avelo Airlines, remember Avelo? They used to fly out of like Mesa. I don't know if Avelo is still a thing. There's so many random airlines that pop out and then just disappear. So we have a little CRJ departing. Headed to Grand Junction. Have a sidekick here. Dang, this is awesome. So let's see, guys, maybe like another 10 minutes and I gotta go get food. My girlfriend's getting mad that I do this a lot, so I gotta make sure I hang out with her. This is beautiful lighting right now, man. I'm really hoping we get like an MD that comes in out of nowhere.
Southwest of Honolulu. Ooh, we have a UPS. That's a Boeing 67.
How far out is it?
Behind the Southwest.
Okay, so we have a Southwest coming from Honolulu and we're gonna have a Boeing 767 arriving. So at least from Dallas? Coming from Dallas. So let's see how good I am at tracking this plane from Honolulu. There's a gigantic pole in the way, so like the camera is going to mistake the pole for a plane and we're gonna suffer with the terrible focus on the potato camera. I'm focusing on a totally different plane. It's not even that. That was close. I need to figure out what my planes are. That wasn't a 737. Accidents happen, guys. Happy accidents. Perfect. Good lighting. Well, let's get that 767 and then I think that might be it, guys. I need to get food. First, let's see what that is. That's like an A321 or an A320. I don't even know. Freaking American Airlines has the most like mutt version of a fleet ever. They've been through many variations. They've been bought out multiple times. You had American West Airlines, American Airlines, US Airways. Technically, it's all America West Airlines. I think they just kept the American Airlines because of the branding. That's the main reason they kept it around. But if you grew up in Phoenix, it's still America West Arena. I'm sorry, it's not Footprint Center. You name it the Footprint Center and your team blows a 2-0 lead. Like, get out of here, man.
So that's a 320 going to El Paso.
So it's Airbus A320 going to El Paso. Ryan is my assistant today. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Yeah, I paid like $300 for this camera, and dude, it works like a champ. But, dude, yeah, like honestly, if you guys are ever looking for cameras, go on eBay. I am usually the cheap king. I will find the cheapest stuff, but then inside there I use a cinema camera that I shoot with, like a little Sony. You can open up and take a look at it. Just make sure nothing falls out. So that's like the Sony that I use for the one down there with the wide lens. So that's what does the really good low light stuff. Yeah, I got worked out for me. So you guys can actually see, I can see on my little screen, I can see the detail. You can pretty much see what I mean when I say when the sun hits the cockpit just right, you can actually start seeing the crew in there. So it's pretty neat. You can see all the detail on the engine, how fast it's spinning, and all of the exhaust on there. So we can see the two pilots, a little close up. And sorry guys, I'm not very good at monitoring the chat today. I'm more focused on getting these. So here comes the 767. So let's go take a look at that plane. Since it's larger, we'll be able to get a nice zoom in, and maybe with the lighting the way it is, we'll be able to see the crew. Apparently, it's focusing on the pole. So my friend's dad used to fly for UPS, and on one of his final flights, I ended up destroying my camera because it poured like crazy. So he finally retired, and now I bother his son all the time. He was one of my employees at GCU. Really good kid, very hardworking individual. I always twist my body into like a freaking pretzel when I'm filming, but it gets you those dynamic shots. Like, dude, nothing worse than when you watch a video and it feels like it's Michael J. Fox holding it. Oh, I'm going to hell for saying that. Where it's like so shaky, you're like, oh, what am I watching? I can't believe I said that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if I was insensitive. So it's a 737 that's headed to Columbus. But see what I mean? You can actually see inside the cockpit because the lighting is hitting at a right angle and everything is just illuminated perfectly. I wonder when the Spirit Airlines is going to depart. I think they're probably delayed for a fight or something on board. Also, if you guys are ever flying and having a rough day, don't take it out on the flight crew. You got to keep in mind, when they're not up in the air, they're not getting paid. So you think they want to be delayed? Nope. Would you go to your job and not be paid for like 45 minutes or an hour? But I do think some of the airlines have actually started paying them while they wait. So there we go. We have Spirit and we have Allegiant. Allegiant's supposed to be getting a bunch of 737 Maxes. I know they ordered them. I know the most random aviation stuff. Like, it is the most like ridiculous thing. Step your game up, bro. No.
He goes, "No, it's Cowboy Bird, that's how it looks." You work at Durango?
No, I work at the training center.
Oh, okay.
So I do, I had a garage run today. So everyone there was just like, dude, where the fuck they're getting these officers and deputies from? They're so out of shape, man.
Yeah, I see them because I live in Levine, so I see them on the track in the mornings. And I see the ones in the back.
You're hurting for people, dude. We're so down, like short-staffed everywhere.
I know, I thought about it too, because I saw the non-civilian, the civilian openings. I'm like, dude, because I do security for the county too, with all the access control, the badges, the cameras. I'm like, I wonder.
Dude, try to do something crazy close. They're telling me they're hiring people. It's a government job, dude. I do this for fun. I love coming out here. I want to actually become a pilot, but
It's just the hours that cost.
the hours, they kill you with it. All right, let's see where the banana plane is going to be going. I'm trying to keep an eye on it.
Let me get the fire truck coming out. Banana is sitting there. It's supposed to be going to Minneapolis.
So the banana's supposed to be going to Minneapolis. So they're probably doing whatever they're doing. Haven't had lunch. It's so freaking hungry right now. But yeah, come out. We're gonna have. Last time we ended up taking a. Did you see the group photo we took up here?
No.
So we all came out.
Or did I have an Instagram, right?
Yeah, on Instagram. Yeah, somebody's been sending inappropriate messages to my friend Eve, and I was like, dude, like, don't be a dick.
Yeah.
So that was all of us. Like, it was fun, dude. Everybody came out. There's a I recognize him. He's like, shh. I'm like, yeah, we really need to shut up. So we are waiting for the spirits to leave, and let's see. Looks like we have something. So remember when I tell you guys about the air bridge we have? There's our air bridge over there. So a lot of the planes will cross over this little location. So you can. So it's a Airbus A321. It came from Salt Lake City, correct? Yeah. But that is our tower. So if you guys see the logo, that's what it's inspired by this tower up there. If my friend Hugo that works up there watches this, Hugo, you are a saint. And then here we have a United. I think it's the Evil Blue. And I think after United, I'm gonna shut down. Lighting is getting worse and I'm hungry, so remember what I always tell you guys? Never go to bed angry. Tell your loved ones you love them, because you never know when it's going to be the last time. Always be good people. That's how I always end the show. Just to remind you. So it's a 737 MAX 8 headed to Houston. Also, these guys are my mortal enemy. The guys in the Sentras. They think they're police officers, and they've yelled at me multiple times, and I've casually yelled back at them. So yeah, and I know my time is up because I am getting a call from Regina. Also, let's take a look at Ameriflight. Maybe it's my friend Juan, aka the cargo puppy. He's gonna kill me for calling him that. No, it isn't. But still, we get a smaller plane. It's Wheels Up Airways. It's a Super King. Where'd it come from? Ah, that was a terrible pan. What was I doing? Okay, so we'll leave you guys with the United taking off before I blow out my knee. Go, go, go. Don't hate me. Wait, that's not is that a Max or no? It's something. It's a United. We can say unitedly that it's United. This guy's using up almost all the runway, man. And they're airborne. So let me take a look at flight radar. Maybe we'll get one more thing if this banana is going to be moving. I'm good, dude. Yeah, we have a UPS A300. So let's see if the A300 comes in, and then we can end it with the A300. But let's go take a look at the close-up of Southwest landing gear. So hopefully you guys are having a good day. Let's see, 6 minutes for the UPS, so he's probably over Fountain Hills. And I hope he comes this way. He should be coming this way. It's pretty dead. Sometimes it slips out.
No, I get a kick out of your small chat. Your small chat.
That's what makes it different. Oh, let's see what is this. Yeah, we'll set up 2 microphones. I have the setup in the car. Oh, that's the CRJ 100 that's coming from Mexico. I don't even want to. I'm gonna butcher that freaking name. This thing has it's literally like a porta potty for a bathroom. It is the most disgusting thing ever. I sat on like a 3-hour flight when we chartered it for work, and I could hear the water swishing, and I was like, that's the main thing. You always tell the people, if we're flying on a CRJ, do not eat Taco Bell, because Taco Bell is like a body cleanse. Taco Bell is like a lower, ooh, look, it's a bird. My ADD kicks in. Majestic. That's a hawk. Yeah, that's a hawk. Look at that thing. That thing is sweet. No, Taco Bell is like the lower level Filberto's. Filberto's is the expert body cleanse. And if you guys haven't had Filberto's, I'll try to tell you, the carne asada fries are money, but you will pay for them later. So hopefully you have strong plumbing. So here comes the banana plane. Sweet. So we have UPS coming after a Southwest plane. So check this out. We're having a race between the Southwest and the Spirit. Who do you think wins? Southwest is already a plane length behind. How much you want to bet he's going to basically pass him? Here we go. So this gives you basically an idea of how ridiculous Southwest pilots are. And the Southwest is officially going to overtake him. See? That's what we mean. This is hilarious. So keep in mind, he was already a plane length behind, and he's about to be a plane length ahead. He has to slow down because he has to go into his gate. But had he gone to a different gate, had he gone to like the C gates, he would have gapped this dude. I understand why JetBlue wanted to buy this company. I flew with them twice, they're good. And then from what I'm hearing from people, fly at your own risk because they will leave you and that's it. That's literally Spirit. I read a news article where a lady was supposed to fly at 3 p.m. and she got to the airport at like 2:50 and they sent her a message that the plane had already left. And we're gonna have our A300 coming up next. So let's take a look at that. And that is gonna be it. Also, the Los Angeles Lakers are a dumpster fire. If you guys are Laker fans, I want to laugh at you right now. That's what happens when your star player slash GM trades away all of your talent. Now he's out and you have Anthony Davis. I read an article, he says, oh, teams fear us. What do they fear you? You're gonna fall on one of their players or injure him? All right, A300 is coming up. So let's take a look at it. Ooh, there's a bunch of planes leaving over there. So this UPS Airlines A300 is 21 years old. Manufactured in March in 2001. And there's our SkyTrain that I always talk about randomly on the chat. But I will get in touch with you guys over the chat later. I'll read all the messages. I try my best to answer. So, all right. So here we go. The finale. Great way to end the stream, guys. This is awesome. So from all of us here at Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor, I'd wish you guys a good day. And then hopefully I'll see you guys next week, depending on how my work goes this weekend. So watch the suspension as it bends under the weight. That's pretty cool. And there's a little tiny plane. So banana plane takeoff. That's it. We've already dedicated our time to this. And he is off. So let's watch it go over to Phoenix Skyline and I'll freeze up on somewhere and shut down the show. So the landing gear is down, we're going up. Close the door, come on. Yeah, the door is closed. So all complete. So alright guys, thank you everybody for joining us. As you can see, I'm getting off at the right time because the potato camera has stopped working. So you guys have a wonderful rest of the week and take care. And if you have Darren Waller for your fantasy football team, drop him. He's out. He's cost me many games.